Hello, Virgos. My name is Terry Hunter. I'm an angel therapy practitioner, and I'm here to do an angel reading for you for the month of August 2017. If you'd like to learn more about me and my services, please feel free to go to my website at www.terryhunter.com. That's TERIHUNTER.com. All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm shuffling right now, focusing in on you Virgos, and I'm looking for the angels to give me a general dynamic about what's going to happen for the month of August for you. As I'm fanning out the deck, what I'm going to do is feel for energy. Sometimes I'll feel heat, sometimes I'll feel a tingling, sometimes I won't feel anything at all, and I just allow my intuition to guide me. Each one of these cards represents a different angel. And as we look, I'm going to start with the first position, which represents the focus or the foundation of the month of August 2017 for Virgo. The second card is going to represent the opportunities and or obstacles that the month will present. One coin, two sides. Every opportunity has an inherent obstacle, and every obstacle has an inherent opportunity. The third card will represent the angel's advice for taking advantage of the opportunity or getting around the obstacle. And the final card is going to represent the energetic dynamic at the end of the month, the potential dynamic. All righty. So the first card is Merlina. And Merlina, the angel Merlina, says that you could potentially, Virgos, be confused and indecisive about which direction to take, and that actually you need to do a little more research, get a little bit more information before you move forward. The next card in the opportunity or the obstacle is Grace and Antoinette. And that is a card of compassion, really, of allowing yourself to see things from another person's point of view. It's interesting as I'm looking down at Merlina and Grace and Antoinette together, because it feels a lot like I'm making some decisions right now. And the decisions feel like they have far-reaching ramifications. They don't feel like they're frivolous decisions. And they feel like they will actually affect others in my life. So I would ask you, Virgos, to take your time and to really step deep into your heart as you move forward in this decision-making process, so that at the end of the day, you can feel good about what you're doing. Now, the angel's advice for Grace and Antoinette, this was your opportunity and or your obstacle. Let me go back to Grace and Antoinette for a minute, because that will represent a tense situation where you're really going to have to be conscious about seeing the other person's point of view, not being so invested in your own point of view, but receiving theirs with the intention that as you do that, they will be able to then receive your point of view. So compassion is really sort of required here. And Daniel's the angel of marriage, but before marriage, he asks you to go into your heart and to look where there may be unforgiveness. So I really don't think that Daniel is talking about marriage per se right now, as much as he is asking you again to go back to that place of compassion and to not only purport a sense of forgiveness for others, but a sense of forgiveness for self. Now, I want to take that a little bit on the road, the word forgiveness, because forgiveness for me is a little bit challenging sometimes, especially if somebody or there's a repeat energy that continues to happen over and over again without shifting. So I like to use the word reconciliation, because as you stand in the energy of Grace and Antoinette and in that place of compassion for the other person's point of view, you can feel good about yourself. So even though that energy may be repetitive, you can reconcile that energy, that dynamic that requires forgiveness, and find solace and the reconciliation in your own integrity during that situation. Now, the final outcome of the month's energy is Celeste. And on the face of the card, Celeste will represent a new job opportunity or a potential move to a new place, which ushers in a new sense of energy, a positive energy. But for me, I don't necessarily think many of you may be actually moving and changing jobs. But with the dynamics of Merlina telling me that, many of you are feeling confused and indecisive, having to be compassionate for the dynamics of the situation, for the people and the fear that other people may be displaying in the situation. So, Celeste at this point doesn't feel so much like a physical move to me as it is a shift in the way I'm thinking. Because wherever my physical body is, the way I'm thinking is there with it. So if my thought process doesn't shift, it doesn't matter where I am. If I feel like I'm unlucky in something, I could be sitting in this chair or sitting across the street and I'm still going to feel unlucky. So to me, for you Virgos this month, August 2017, you're really having an opportunity to look deeper into a situation, deeper into how, allowing yourself for information to come forward that you may not be aware of. That information may require compassion from you. And in doing so, you get to stand in a place of feeling a sense of integrity and sincerity for yourself. So regardless of if the situation is challenging, you can still walk away from it feeling good about you. All right, Virgo, that is your angel reading for the month of August 2017. It is a big month astrologically. There are two eclipses, one on August 7th, the other on August 21st. You may want to do a little research about that as well. Find out where Leo is in your chart and what house it's in. That could affect what this indecision is about, what information may bubble up that requires your compassion this month. And allows you to stand in a place of integrity and feeling good about yourself and potentially shifting to a new way of thinking, which will bring in new energies. All right, again, my name is Terry Hunter. My website is www.terryhunter.com, TERIHUNTER. I will be back next month, September, for your September Virgo 2017 angel reading. Have a great month, everybody. Bye-bye.